Peace, y'all. Today, I'm gonna talk about eighth house, having an eighth house stellium, and having eighth house placements. I have 4 planets in the eighth house. My sun, the moon, Mercury, and Mars are all in the eighth house. This is probably a little irrelevant, but my sun and Mercury are both in Virgo, and my moon and Mars are both in Leo. Having this fucking placement is crazy, bro. Like, it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. It can be one or the other if you don't know how to balance it, and if you don't know your powers and your gifts and your abilities, and what your powers, gifts, and abilities can attract, who it can attract, what kind of energies can be attracted to you. And long story short, the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and also Mars. But Pluto is the darker side of Scorpio. Pluto it's more about transformation and death and rebirth and just all things that's just like, what the fuck type shit. But right now, we're just going to talk about the transformation aspect of it. Having an 8th house stellium. Let me go for a walk, y'all. Having an 8th house stellium is literally across the street. You're literally a transformer. Literally, like not even playing. You are a transformer. You transform your life consistently, especially it really depends on like what planets and signs you have in the 8th house. But like for example, me having my sun, moon, Mercury, and Mars, all of those aspects. Like the sun is your ego, your consciousness, your personality, the way you come out to the world. Your moon, your subconscious, that is your inner self, you know what I'm saying? That is your I really got to catch myself. I really just woke up and I started thinking about like all the fucked up shit that has happened to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, it's the 8th house. And I started doing more research on the 8th house. Like, I already know this shit, but I haven't like studied and researched astrology in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, now that I'm refreshing myself, I'm just like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, it makes so much sense. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to it. So basically, the moon. Me having the moon in the 8th house, that's just like my subconscious. That is my intuition. That is my feminine energy, creativity, all things that is hidden from the average person and expressed to people that are closest to me and to myself. So I also have Mercury. Mercury is the way I think, the way I process information. It's the way I communicate in all aspects: reading, writing, speaking. That's Mercury. It's processing. It's the mind. It's the mental. It's thought. Mars is it's hella ants out here. Mars is your drive. It's what you're sexually attracted to. It's what you're attracted to in general, really. The way you have sex. Like anger, it rules like anger, aggression. It rules war. It also rules mainly, I just want to focus on like the drive, the ambition part. It rules that, your energy. So I'm gonna constantly have transformation in all of these aspects. Even if you don't have the 8th house placements and you have these placements in Scorpio, or you have Pluto with these certain signs and stuff like that, you can still take the energies and make them fit for whatever your chart is. So basically, we rule transformation. We're going to constantly have transformation in our lives, and we're also going to serve as a mirror to reflect the parts of others that they need to transform. People, we're going to attract a lot of people who need healing, people who are dark, people who don't want change but need it, people who are going to try to make you feel like the bad person because you're shining a mirror on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are going to have insecurities of all forms, and a lot of them don't even realize they have these insecurities, and some of them do, but they're going to have insecurities, and they're going to be fucked. You're going to attract a lot of dark, fucked up people, and they're going to appear nice. They're going to appear to be on your side. They're going to appear to be someone that you can trust. But your inner self will know. Especially if you have these 8th house placements. Your inner self will know. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Anyway, your inner self will know. You're not going to be... Like, for example, let me just give you this example from me, right? I had a few people in my life. A lot of people in my life, really. Just fucked. And I didn't realize they were fucked. I'm an empath also, which makes it even more fucked. But I'm an empath. And I try to help everybody. I can see. I also have a Virgo stellium too. My Sun, Mercury, and Venus are all in Virgo. And I have my Jupiter in the 6th house. So, with all this being said, I'm very analytical and observant, and I know, like, especially with the Scorpio shit. If you have Virgo and Scorpio, it just makes you the best person on this planet. It just makes you. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's just a lot of people out here. I probably should have stayed where I was, but having these placements, basically, they make you really, really, really sharp in discernment and intuition, and you know when people are lying to you subconsciously. So, like I said, back to my example, I had people who they were just full of shit. They knew they were full of shit. They didn't have any, let's say, like, they would vent to me. They would tell me their issues and their problems and shit like that. Me off rip, I'm going to come up with a solution to fix this problem. And a lot of people aren't ready to fix the problem. They just want to complain about it. They just want people to feel sorry for them. And they just want somebody to tell them that it's not their fault so that they can continue living the shitty life they're living or the reality that they hate. And that's just not who I am. That's not who we are if we had these placements. We're just not we're gonna come up with a fucking solution. Like, what the fuck is the point of talking about your problem if you're not gonna fix it? I mean, shit, we all have the ability to transform our realities. We all have the abilities to change shit that we don't like. If there's somebody in our life we don't like, then fucking cut them off. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be your parent, it could be your sister, it could be your spouse. I don't give a fuck about the history. If they're tainting your energy and fucking you up, drop their ass. I mean, it's a simple task. It may not be as simple emotionally because you have an attachment to them, but it's either, what the fuck's worse, having a temporary fucked up attachment, temporary emotional reaction to leaving somebody that you're used to, or having a life of fucked upness because you want to continue having this person around out of feeling sorry for somebody, or because you know you're gonna feel bad about it. Like, that's besides the point. The point is, these people will try to fuck your energy. They'll try to take your energy, steal your energy, rob you of your energy, and leave you cold and fucked. That is what they will do. These people are demons, dead ass. You will attract demonic ass people, and they will appear to be so great, so amazing, but all they want to do is use you for your energy, because your energy is bright as fuck. Like, it's crazy because you rule the darkness, but you're bright as fuck. You can see through people, and people like. I said I was going to tell this example before, but I keep going on and on. The example is, right, I've had people like telling me bad things about their lives and all this kind of shit. And me personally, I am a very compassionate person. I am very emotionally intelligent. I am very emotional. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, like before, I would try to hide my emotions or say fuck them, but it's impossible for me to do that. And I've had people tell me like that I'm not emotionally intelligent and that I don't express my emotions. And it's not that I don't express my emotions, it's that I don't express them to you. I deal with my emotions in my own time and how I feel fit and how I see fit, but it's not, I don't have to express my emotions to you. And people don't get that shit either, but that's not the point. The point is here that people have told me things about themselves that were fucked, and they would complain about it, and I wasn't able to hug them. I wasn't able to show them compassion. I wasn't able to show them sympathy, and I was just like, damn, what is wrong with me? Like, this person has been able to show me sympathy. This person has like hugged me. If this person would hug me if I said some shit like this, why can't I hug them? Why can't I give them love? And it's just like, because my intuition, my inner self knew that they were full of shit. My intuition knew that they were full of shit. And I know, me personally, sorry for all the noise, y'all. Me personally, I know that I'm a loving person, and I know that I'm a person that is just able to show compassion because I've done it before, and I do it when it's genuine, when it's real. But when the shit ain't real, my intuition can sense that shit, and it won't even allow me. You too, because you have this 8th house shit. If you're watching it, and you do, whatever. But it won't even allow you to show emotion and compassion for a person who's full of shit. Because you can see it, you can see through it. And the person will call you all fucked up, all kinds of names, like, why can't you don't show me any love, you don't show me any this, you don't show me that. It's just like, I literally can't. I literally can't do it. And I tried. Like, my subconscious knew. My subconscious knew that this was like, they were full of shit. But my conscious self didn't realize it and didn't know. Or even if it did know, it was clouded by that empath shit, or clouded by my emotions, or sensing their emotion. And I was allowing myself to be clouded by some emotion that wasn't even mine. It didn't even belong to me. So I was blinded consciously, but subconsciously I'm just like, hell nah, we're not giving them we're not giving them no fucking energy. Let me see, all right. My subconscious was like, we're not giving them any energy. We're not giving them any love. We're not showing them no compassion. We're not giving them none of that shit because they're full of shit. And I didn't realize it. But now, I can utilize that as, like, trying to get my words together, y'all. I can utilize that as, like, confirmation, or as a way to tell if a person is full of shit or not. If I can't do what I know I can do, like, if I can't show you compassion, and I know I'm compassionate as fuck, and I know I'm loving as fuck, I know all these things about myself, and I can't show you compassion in a moment where you're all fucked, I know you're full of shit. And I know to leave. That's one thing about us, bro. We're hella intuitive. We know when people are full of shit. Even if we don't consciously know it, we know it intuitively. And back to, like, manifesting and attracting all these dark images, dark people and energies. You know, like how they say, like, moths are attracted to the light, but they're nocturnal. You know that? They're dark creatures. instinctively, but they're attracted to the light. That is a true ass thing. That is an actual thing. We're light beings. We're here to transform and shift. We are literally transformers. We are literally reality shifters. We help people through times of change and transformation. We shine a light on people to show them how fucked they are. Like, we literally reflect it. If we're confident as fuck, and we're just like, if we're the most confident people, and we're just having a good ass day, we feeling good, we feeling sexy, we loving ourselves, we feeling ourselves, and then we come around somebody who's not. Our confidence will show them just how unconfident they are. Our light, our brightness, our intelligence will just show them just how much of the opposite they are. And it will let them know that they have the ability to not be this way. You get what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of us being able to mirror people in that way. Show them the opposite of what they are. We trigger people. That's the whole point. Because we want them to change. We want to help people change. Because that's what we rule. We rule change and transformation. We want to help people do that shit. But if they don't want to help themselves, that's not our problem. And we have to realize that it's not our responsibility. Because we will put ourselves in a hole. You have to be able to use your discernment. You have to realize when people are full of shit. You have to know the signs. Everybody will have different signs. That's just that's one of my signs. And I'm still learning my signs as I go about life or whatever. But you have to realize that people are full of shit so you don't waste your time. If somebody's complaining to you and telling you about their issue and their problem and they're not trying to fix that shit, don't waste no more breath. Don't waste no more energy because you've done your part. Sometimes you don't even got to say something. Sometimes you simply showing up in somebody's life can trigger somebody and make them want to change or show them that they need to change, that they need to change. And if they don't want to change who they are and they're insecure with themselves and their lives, they will try to fuck you. And I don't mean, they might try to fuck you sexually too, but I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, physically. They will try to fuck your life up. They will want control over you. And that will give them some sense of power. You get what I'm saying? That will make them feel like they have some sense of power because you showed up in their life just being who you are. And your energy alone triggered them, letting them know that they can be more and they're not being more. And they don't want to be more. So they want to fuck you up. And them having power over you will make them realize that I was really on the road there. them having oh sorry, I got distracted. I saw this dog and he was looking and I don't know, I just got distracted. But them having power over your emotions and your energy and over you as a whole will make them feel powerful. Because it's just like, I don't even know how to truly explain and express this shit. But it's just like, just imagine somebody comes into your life, they have power over you. They don't even know they got power over you. They ain't even trying to have power over you, but they got it because they just that fucking powerful, right? You feel weak. You overpowering the power will make you feel more powerful, even when you're not. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because that's the best way I can really explain it right now. Because I'm definitely going to have more videos on this over time. Because what I'm doing is I'm learning shit about myself. I'm just learning shit about the universe, existence as a whole. And I'm sharing that shit. Everything I learn, I'm going to just make a video on that shit instantly. So it's like my own personal vlog, like video journal. And also just me teaching, me spreading information, me spreading knowledge. So yeah, long story short, y'all, these people are fucked out here. And you got to be careful. You got to protect your energy. You got to use your discernment. And honestly, it's not even an active thing you have to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody is fucked up and they're trying to pretend there's something they're not, and you fall for it, you don't use your discernment, you don't catch any of the signs, any of the red flags, it's all right. Some events will happen in your life to where you be like, hell no, I can't fuck with these motherfuckers no more. I cannot fuck with these. I can't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit will happen to force you out of the situation. Yeah, the emotions will come with that shit. Yeah, the mental stress and strain will come with that shit. But it's all about overcoming. See, with us being able to rule transformation and change, with us being the rulers of that shit, what we have to do is we have to master change and transformation within ourselves. If we can do that, the external world can't affect us. We have to realize that change is inevitable for everybody, but specifically for us, because we will go through more change and transformation than anybody else. We trigger change and transformation in everybody. So, with these things being said, sorry y'all. With these things being said, we have to learn how to deal with change emotionally, and we have to do it over and over and over again. How do you do that? You have to force yourself into change. For example, me, I forced myself into a new city where I don't know any fucking body. I don't know shit about this fucking city. I just came here. I mean, I know a little bit of details that, I need to know to survive out this bitch, but as far as like knowing niggas and knowing shit to do, I don't know shit. I just got an Airbnb for 3 months. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do afterwards. I don't know shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. It's scary as hell driving out here in an 08 Honda Accord and not knowing shit, not knowing what the fuck's gonna come, if my car is gonna break down, if I'm gonna make it, if somebody gonna hurt me. I don't know shit, but I'm thinking positive, and I'm forcing myself to change. Me, for another thing, for example, I was afraid to record myself, put myself on camera, because I was afraid of judgment, other people's opinions and shit like that, views and thoughts of me. Now I'm doing it. I'm forcing myself out of my comfort zone. Do shit that you know that you don't want to do. Like, I don't mean like no crazy shit, but I'm saying like, it could be simple. Start small. You get what I'm saying? Something that you know that you're afraid of. Start with that. Something you're afraid of. You afraid of snakes? Go to the pet store right now and hold one. Shit like that. And keep doing it. Keep doing it every single day. And you will train yourself to be comfortable with change. Used to change. And once you're able to train yourself to be comfortable with change, nothing can fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can come into your life and they could not be who they say they are if you were unable to use your discernment, or if they scammed you, if they got you, cool. They will be I'm sorry, I'm losing breath, y'all. I walked up this damn hill, but they will be shown at the door. They won't be in your life for that long, especially if you listen to the signs. Like, they will constantly be pushed out of your life. They will constantly disrespect you. They will constantly betray you. They will hurt you. They won't be loyal to you. They will do some sneaky, conniving ass shit to you. They'll do all kinds of fucked up shit, and you will know it. And if you don't got the self-respect, and if you don't have the inner I wonder how many goddamn miles I just walked. But if they don't have if you don't have the drive to continuously grow and become better, you won't even catch it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes into this. You have to literally do a lot of self-work. You have to master yourself, your emotions. You have to love and respect yourself, cherish yourself, put yourself first. You have to be selfish with your energy. You got to go in solitude for very, very long periods of time, especially if you got Virgo energy. You have to, because how the fuck can you know yourself if you've never been alone? How the fuck can you understand yourself and understand yourself if you've never dived deep into your emotions and your mental, your brain? You know what I'm saying? You got to pick apart your brain. You got to unwire your shit, then rewire it again. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to be a strong. You already are strong. I mean, you're an eighth house individual. You have 8th house stellium. You're strong as hell, regardless. Like, that's something that can't be changed. But you got to do a lot of inner work. You got to love yourself, and you got to put yourself first. You got to say, you know what, I'm not going to tolerate this bullshit no goddamn more. And then once you do that shit, you know what I'm saying, to be pushed into whatever. Anyway, I know I just went all over the place. Like, I went all over the fucking place. Hopefully y'all following what I'm saying. Please comment if you follow what I'm saying. If you got any questions, I will answer that shit. Just comment it. But another thing, we are magnetic. We are magnetic as fuck. When I tell you, like, we can pull and attract anything we want, even shit that we don't want. We're so magnetic, we can attract every goddamn thing. Shit we don't want, shit we want. Dark ass energies, good ass energies, whatever. It's very, very important that you maintain your vibration. To maintain your vibration, you have to maintain your thoughts. You have to control your thoughts. You have to control and manage your beliefs. What the fuck do you believe in? You get what I'm saying? Is your belief system against you, or is it for you? Is it, when I say against you, like, is it catered towards the shit you don't want in life, or is it catered towards the shit you want? If you want to be successful, you want $1 million, you have to mentally believe you can get that shit. And in order to mentally believe it, you have to visualize. You have to look at that shit every goddamn day. Every day. You gotta think about that shit. You gotta write it out. You gotta tell yourself this every single day. You gotta look at money. Look, Daddy, I do this shit. Go on YouTube, type in money. I think it's ASMR. Type that shit in. You just look at niggas counting money and pretend it's you. Look at pictures of money. Look at bank account statements. You know what I'm saying? If you want a good, healthy relationship, look at pictures of the style. How do you want this person to dress? You know what I'm saying? Look at people who dress that way. Look at, if you like people with dimples, look at pictures of motherfuckers with dimples. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to visually see this shit, and you have to see it constantly. And once you see it constantly, it becomes a part of your reality. It becomes a part of your mindset and your belief system. Once it becomes that, it triggers your emotions, and that is the magnetic part of you, your heart. I know I'm going all over the place. The fucking main part of the story is we're magnetic as fuck, so be careful with the fuck you're attracted to you. You have to also realize, like, there are two parts of a magnet. There's repelling and there's attracting. A lot of people like to only talk about the attracting part when they speak about magnets, but we can repel too. Make sure you're repelling what you don't want and attracting what you do. I just told you how. I thought I was supposed to go that way. I'm supposed to be going this way the whole time. Anyway, be mindful of what you're pulling in and what you're pulling out, what you're taking away. I really don't want to end this video, so I'm gonna make another one. But yeah, that is some information about 8th house placements, Scorpio placements, strong Pluto placements. Got Pluto in the 1st house, shit like that. Or Pluto somewhere. I don't fucking know. All I know is Pluto, Scorpio, and 8th house. That's what this is about. Stelliums. If you've got that energy heavy as hell. Stellium means, I know I probably should have said this in the beginning, but a stellium means you just got that shit prominent in your chart. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 or more of these placements in your chart. They say if the sun and moon is involved, then it's 4 or more, but fuck that. If you got 3 or more in your shit, you got a goddamn stellium. That energy is still heavy in your chart. But yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta say right now. Keep loving yourself. Keep cherishing yourself. Keep putting yourself first. Keep healing. Don't hide your energy just because people hurt you. That has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? It hurts you, yeah, I get it. But people fucking you over has nothing to do with you. They got some shit to do with them. The only thing you need to be concerned about is reviving your energy and continuing to express that shit and bring that shit out. Using your discernment is going to be your best friend, because it's going to allow you to know who to give your energy to and who not to give it to. You know what I'm saying? Test it out before you give somebody your energy. Do something real small. I mean, your energy is already big as it is, but do something small. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go all out on the first time you're trying to help somebody. All you got to do, give them some advice. See what they do with that advice. You know what I'm saying? If they respect it, if they take some of it, even if they take some of it, you know what I'm saying, and leave whatever doesn't serve them or whatever doesn't resonate with them. They take all of it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know this person actually wants to change.
But it doesn't stop there. You got to continuously test them, because a lot of these dark energies, they kind of clever. They motherfuckers be smart now, but they ain't that smart because they can't ever get us. They can never get us. They can never fully fuck us over. Like they can try. They can try to fuck our energy up and all that kind of shit, but they can't do it for long. They can only do it for like what, a few times, until that shit is, until we catch on and we just like, you a piece of shit. They can't fuck us over. Even if they try to do some dark ass magic or energy spells or whatever the fuck these people be doing out here, even if they try to do some fucked up shit towards us, it won't work. I mean, bro, I dead ass like be sitting here laughing, knowing that motherfuckers really be trying to send negative energy my way. And I know y'all watching. They gonna watch you too. That's another thing. They gonna watch your ass. So for the piece of shit people out there that are trying to taint my energy and fuck me over, it's not gonna work. And I dead ass be sitting in my room, in my crib, laughing at you. I laugh at your bitch ass because you are a piece of shit and it's never gonna work. You're not even strong enough to get me. You never will be, because you're not me. I'm a god. I'm a chosen god out here. And there's nothing you can do or say that can fuck me up. Never, ever in life can you ever get me. And that's the energy y'all gotta have, bro. Send a message to them bitches. Fuck them. There's nothing they can do or say that can fuck you over. It might temporarily push you back, but you ain't gonna stop what's destined for me. You're not gonna stop my fate. You're not gonna stop my goal and my drive, because my shit bigger than you. And we as the 8th house placement people, we as the chosen few, we are the best people that they will ever meet in their entire life. And they ain't never gonna forget us. They will never forget us. And they will think about the fucked up shit they did and all the wrong shit they did for the rest of their life, while we spread all over the scenes, baby. We're gonna be all over their screens. We're gonna be everywhere. And they gonna regret that shit. And they're gonna try to work some magic, and guess what? They can't. We fucking untouchable. We're indestructible. Spiritually indestructible. So yeah. Fuck y'all. And when I say fuck y'all, I mean fuck the people who watching who's a piece of shit. And I love the supporters. There will be more videos out about this. And I will be teaching you how to harness your energy, how to master your being, because I'm doing that shit for myself. And I'm gonna teach you every step, everything that I learned along my journey, so that y'all can become the best versions of yourselves. Peace.